my fellow heroes of all dimensions and beyond. This is Melody of Valentine, and welcome back to another action-packed episode of Genshin Impact. Last time I didn't really get the chance to do much on the story because I was doing the stuff for the, the protect the flag kind of thing. But now we're about to move on to the story as we fly over here to see what we have to do for this. Oh. I was not expecting it to be a... Oh! Dungeon!
So this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our game plan.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy!
He's afraid of the crate.
Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
We'll catch him completely off guard.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Oh.
Let's ride!
Why am I getting stuck?
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! Alright then, time for a real showdown.
Yeah, we're dealing with Ian-san, so...
Come on!
Brace yourself! Carving waves! Brace yourself! Hey, no flashing! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec! Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory!
Where do we plant our flag? Okay.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
Here's to Turbo Twirly!
You've got this, Kachina!
You're finally here, Other Granny.
Other
And if I'm back home too
I
late,
forgot
my
he
vegetables
calls
will
me
get
that.
thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
I forgot he calls us any.
Here comes another.
Take a look behind the veil!
Here goes!
The dust storm!
All ice! Full glory!
Locked up. Is that all you have?
Behind the veil!
Chances are looking slim.
In vain.
Perhaps it's time I got going.
Woohoo! Another place down.
All right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan! Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
They did mention reinforcements, but this is a formidable ally indeed.
Let's save the small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Mm-hmm. There we go. Shoot. I'm not gonna make it to the other ground. Ah!
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed! Let's find another way!
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Da-na-na-na!
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Woohoo!
Singed! The glory to which none can compare! Especially not when I'm in a bad mood.
Come on.
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. All right. How about we call it a day?
Woo!
Does that mean we've won? Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, You can say that again. I was still fighting off cuckoo-sore riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Thanks for covering it for us. We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly, are you here to take part in the Bloomflower Trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Even Sonali didn't notice anything strange about those sacred flame crystals. Am I overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Huh? Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Wait, Kachina, are you okay? You seemed a little off. Anybody else notice that? She seemed a little off. That's not like Kachina. I hope she's okay. Concerning.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go! Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
This is the life. Hear this, Hot Spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Hey, watch it, How! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
Can he just do it to...
Okay, I'll be right there.
Kanich, you shirtless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Something's up with Kachina.
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
Something's up with her. Something's
No
wrong.
problem at all. We had a blast.
parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
She's been a bit off since the exhibition match ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? No, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Mm-hmm. Hope she's okay.
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Kachina, has something been on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower Trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is, except for me. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
Take your time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Not much.
Trinity Lolly! Hello!
Hello.
And his
I
coloring's
didn't
not
have
looking
much
good
going on
either.
at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What? Me?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I was worried that the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did you think there's something else on my mind? While I was worrying about Katrina, she was worrying about me. Should I just be honest with her about the rumor? You tell Sonali about the rumor.
A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower Trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Let's go. Knowing the truth will put our minds at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tepetlosaur to rest.
Missing born of guilt. Oh, look at the babies. Oh, I could. No, I don't. Come on. I wanted to do this. Thank you for coming to see me, Ayo. How you feeling, May? I'm feeling dizzy. I think I'll need to sleep a while longer. May. Oh, I feel so sorry for these kids.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Mm-hmm. So much looking into scrolls to try to find out what's part of the mystery. A variety of events are recorded on these scrolls, like the moments frozen in moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still nothing about the Bloomflower Trials. Yet, the stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. Seems like the Natland of 6 or 7 centuries past. Relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
I see. First time I ever heard of that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower Trials.
Oh? Let me see. A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower Trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milrace?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to two things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower Trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from? Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mysterious Kukasaur that Melray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I have a feeling a certain Kukasaur might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, this might not be the best time to dive in the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. I guess I have to give Kokuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
We didn't find anything about it. Let's head for the Children of the Echoes. Well, we're heading back to the Children of Echoes. Nyan, can you tell me more about that mysterious Kukasaur that you mentioned before?
You want to make friends with him too?
Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down's not an easy task. He's always out somewhere on his own. One second he'll pop up in front of us and then vanish in thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time he took us on an absolutely beautiful place. There was really tall stone gate. And there was so many other Kukasaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on another Saurian's territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said it was his home. Kukasaurs in a stone gate. That sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? He's usually easy to spot. If you see it all white and light and floaty, that's him? Light and floaty? Yep, light and floaty. You know what he is the instant you see him. It seems like that's the only description the anime can come up with. It's vague, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you see him, could you say hi for him for me and Mallory? We're both starting to miss him. He did stop by to see us, but there's too many people around for his liking. Sure thing. Leave it to me. Hey! Hey, Ian-san and Versa.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Go on, have some.
taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Oh, even Faressa is
If you need
helping
more,
out.
There's plenty more where that came from.
That's really nice of them.
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kanich, what are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive? In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Well, apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
And I'll...
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome, thanks everyone.
Yeah, more eyes on the lookout can
mention it.
definitely help.
Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
This seems to be a... Oh, so we're gonna have to indwell again. That fruit, it just was kind of sour. Try this one instead. It's super sweet. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Oh my god. Greetings, fellow Saurians. Hello, how can we help? Sure. Let me... I was just wondering, have you ever met a Kukusaur around here that you would describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Oh, light and floaty are really distinct traits. Kukusaurs really seem to instantly understand what I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen. He's often perched up on a cliff, gazing at his lonesome daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I saw him following a human a couple of days back. Huh? That is something you don't see every day. He usually doesn't go near them. Is there any way I could get a hold of him? I'd forget it if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow. Come join us for some fun instead. Try this one. Sweet as can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like very fruitful lead. I better wait and see if Milani and Kanich has any better luck. Oh, do I have to climb? I gotta climb up. Nice landing, Kanich.
Anything on your end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he's really hiding from us. I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Night Wind.
Alright, I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
No!
It's
We're not
like
doing that.
Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Oh! They're over there.
Let me think.
Kachina, see Lolly! What's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not yet.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Whew. Finally, dudes. Found you.
Aoife, what brings you here?
Kanich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
A strange Kukasaur, you say? Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kinda freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this. What the... How is that even... Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Don't tell me he's a spirit. He He's a spirit!
Wait, surely that's not...
He's just like Ao's grandparents! A Saurian ghost! No wonder that the description was light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukasaur I ever seen. This must be Maui's mysterious friend then. No wonder spreading the rumors about the sacred flame crystals beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
You followed the little Kukasaur spirit, which leads you much further away than you expected. Had to do another insert of put an outro here. Sorry about that, folks. Well, I hope you liked it so far. And if you liked this, please comment down below what you think about the story so far. And definitely hit that like button, please. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe and ring a ding ding and notification bell so you don't miss another video from me. And if after giving this a watch, maybe show it around, show it to your friends, the family, whoever you want to show it to. I'm really hope that they will, whoever you show it to will definitely enjoy it as well. And this has been Melody of Valentine's Day. May the light in your heart shine forever. Farewell for now, my friends, and until next time. Bye bye.